Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Week 2 kicking off with two undefeated teams. Um, it's Jay Mosey here, and I got Jeff Cat and Edak in here with me, um,
Yo,
looking to cast this great matchup for the week.
it is one of the more anticipated matchups. We'll throw some stats at you here. I think Edek's got some as well. But these teams, while both undefeated, Edek and Mosey, both took some kind of different routes on going about getting those wins.
How was
Yeah.
that?
What?
I said, how are those different routes?
Well,
Let's hear 'em. Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't know if you wanted to go through. I'll take the reins. But
No, I want you to
Ogden,
tell me the different routes here. I want to see these.
Okay, well, Cocked and Loaded came in first week on fire. Played the objective very well. Got plants down, denied, and retook sites. I'll get it out eventually.
Retake.
And had I think 2 defuses last week as well. So they're very effective post plant situations. Hoy Hoy last week, very clutch in 2 1v1 post plant situations for Cocked and Loaded. In a 7-1 win in week 1. And then Rho-Aias came in just gunning all over the place, running and gunning, killing and fragging out against Gorbert's Goons last week in a tough 7-5 matchup. So Cocked and Loaded, not as heavy on the kill feed with less rounds, like we talked about, Edak. But the bullets were raining down hellfire last week for Rho-Aias, in particular with Nova and Pre-Fire with 17 and 15 respectively. So can they keep that rolling?
We're gonna find out. But yeah, let's take a look at our rosters that we got going on today. Both sides, both doing pretty good here. We got over on Rho-Aias, we got Pre-Fire, Maven, Nova, Sardine, and Not Okay. Cocked and Loaded, we got Quisitive, Gurman, Hoy Hoy, T, and Yummy. If we're taking a look at some of the stats from last week, obviously, as you were saying, Jeff, they didn't do as many rounds as each other. One of them did, what was it, 12 rounds, 7 and 5 or something like that.
Yeah, 12 as opposed to 8, I think.
Yeah, 12 to 8. So the kills are going to be definitely higher over on Rho-Aias' side. If we take a look at the actual stats, though, we have 17 and 15, like you were saying, on Nova and Pre-Fire. And down the leaderboard there, the kills kind of fall off a little bit. And that's not to say that they weren't doing their job. The other people on the team were definitely doing whatever they needed to get the win in some kind of a supporting role, supporting scenario there. So good on them for that. But is that going to be as effective going up against Cocked and Loaded right now, who has 4 of their 5 people above a 1.0 KD, led by Quiz at a 2.0?
Yeah, Quiz started last week just on a tear on the defensive side. I think he went 8 and 2 on the defensive rounds, and then he kind of stepped back and played more of a side role in the attacking rounds. And I think that's when T and Yummy and some others got involved on the attack, that's a good team composition. Like I said, they got 2 plants down and defended both plants, and then they were able to retake 2 of the plants last week for Team Conspiracy and got 2 defuses off of it. And one other fun fact with the match for Cocked and Loaded last week is they were clean sheeted on the entry side of things, I believe. They played 8 rounds, and they were 8-0 as a team on the entry. So if you're Rho-Aias, you're gonna want to look to try to get that entry frag and switch that into your favor. And they got the guns to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking a look at the entry kills here, T is just on an absolute tear. He's 5 on the entry kills with no entry deaths. So a +5 there for him on entry. He's going to be definitely one that we want to take a look at as we're entering the buildings and getting things cleared out. I think T's going to be kind of a pivotal part there. if they're able to take him out, it might cause a little bit of issues for Cocked and Loaded.
Absolutely.
But again, like I said earlier, if Cocked and Loaded is able to take out Nova or Pre-Fire, I don't know that they'll have enough gunner power to be able to push through.
Yeah, and both teams are in full force this week. Also, we've talked about the players, we've talked about the stats and how they got here, but there's one more key factor in this match, and that is where we're going to be playing. Mosey, where would that be?
We're going to Skyscraper for the first time in Bro League history.
Whoa,
History
we got a
being
new
made
one.
weekly.
First 4v4 in week 1, and now we have our first meeting at Skyscraper.
Yeah, and it's exciting. It's going to be interesting to see some setups here, but I think we are ready to go. So let's just hit this rogue real quick, and then we'll get into it.
Let's get into it.
Here we go.
It's go time. Week 2 getting kicked off at Skyscraper with Cocked and Loaded versus Rho-Aias.
Rho-Aias going for the first bans here. Cocked and Loaded going to be on the attacking side, Rho-Aias on defense. So let's...
I'm anxious to see what kind of operator bans we have. Thatcher, I guess, makes sense. It does have some key exterior walls that may be needed and need to be dealt with, making that a little more difficult.
Well, we see our typical bans here.
I mean, I think
it's going to
will,
become
right?
a typical ban, I do believe.
That's a meta ban if I've ever seen one.
Interesting, Cocked and Loaded goes ahead and bans Finka when the gun on the chicken, I believe, is Finka's gun. Valkyrie getting out of here, getting a little bit of intel gone.
I think they're trying to limit the amount of LMG that they have at their
disposal.
Yeah, I think they're trying to and take one of them out of there.
Fair enough.
And Loaded finishing up with, I think you mentioned the Valkyrie, and then Rho-Aias taking off the Mira. Valkyrie, I think, on this map is a solid ban. There is a lot of map in this Skyscraper map, and that intel is very valuable and can swing a whole match with those Valkyrie cams. But here we are, Cocked and Loaded versus Rho-Aias. We'll see how the Rho-Aias team sets up the defense and what Cocked and Loaded can do to get the best push possible. They were very effective last week. Cocked and Loaded looked in mid-season form.
Like that. Typical first sight.
Yeah, I mean,
Karaoke.
Geisha is obviously the hot spot here. If they choose to hold that with high priority. I've also seen some people, or some teams, blow that hatch in Geisha sometimes to get a quick rotate out.
Jammer initiated.
see.
But Acacia is a hot
10
spot.
seconds to insertion.
It's
Yeah, excited.
Sorry, go
5
ahead.
seconds left.
Sorry, excited to see a new map come into Broly here.
Attackers
Able to get
objective is
this
to defuse the bomb.
skyscraper in. This is the first time I think we're playing skyscraper this season, right?
Yeah, first time in Broly history, actually.
Yeah, there we go. Love to see it.
Absolutely. Also, one big thing to note here is if they're gonna try to hold any opposite side map control over in Samurai and Office, or if they want to give that up freely, ideally you would want to have some sort of presence there to, you know, waste time at the very minimum. But this is one of those weird maps where it takes a little time due to the map setup where you have to kind of repel up, and we're already
taking
seeing
damage.
damage taken.
That is T. That is their entry fragger that has been doing so well.
Like Nova's also in a little gunfight here. They're trying to take this Samurai side, and they do have alibi. Pre-fire is over here holding this. They did even get it reinforced, so they're not wanting to give this up for free. It's a very smart move by Rho-Aias. As you see, we're already a minute into the round. So Cocked and Loaded has to make a decision here. Do they want to push this aggressively and take out this roam, or switch it up? And due to the map's sheer size, they kind of have to make this quick. There's
That
your
is-
first kill. Wow.
That is the first entry death for T in these two games now.
That's the first entry death for Cocked and Loaded, period. Which is something new.
Yeah.
We'll finally get to see how they adapt. And there's your second by Not Okay with a headshot on Yummy. And they're up quick in numbers.
We're coming down to about a minute left, 3-5 in favor of Rho-Aias.
Yeah, and very, very little map control for Cocked and Loaded. Looks like Hoi Hoi and Quiz tried to go underneath just to get in the map. So Rho-Aias did very well, and we talked about it a little bit, holding that opposite side map in Samurai, that map area.
Grumman
German's
taking a little bit of
taking
damage.
shots. Man, Free Fire is so far the only one on Rho-Aias to take any damage.
Nova's taking notes, just a tad as well.
German down by Maven. Brings it to a 2v5, 30 seconds left.
There's another one taken down. Hoi Hoi, the last one alive. This is looking like it could be a flawless start to this week 2 matchup for Rho-Aias. It was like a well-oiled machine right here on the first defensive hold.
Seconds left.
Can Hoi Hoi take this one with him? This is a dense gunfight.
Operators,
He's
you
just
are out
gonna
of
save
time.
it, regather themselves. They are gonna have to. If you're Cocked and Loaded here, that was a pretty dominant first round for Rho-Aias. Just I don't know. What would you guys do here? Obviously, they have to figure out how to deal with these roamers, because that was a very aggressive hold on the complete opposite side of the objective for Rho-Aias.
Yeah, they didn't get any of the walls. They I don't know. I did like them deciding to just get into the building.
Attackers need to locate and
Yeah.
defuse bombs.
I think that's going to be something that's going to be big on this map. Playing Windows, unless you're good at it, you know, playing Windows is, I don't know, it's tough.
Oh, there I am. I'm back. I'm all sorts of issues. I don't know what even happened there.
It's the curse of the year 2 major. I think it's still lingering.
I think it's still fucking computer. I need to get a new computer. Let's get a computer sponsor here. iBuyPower. Let's talk.
Seconds left.
Right.
So anyway, after that first round, it's looking like Cocked and Loaded may need to change their name over to Cucked and Loaded, because they didn't get much of a look anywhere. They just didn't able to even get into the site.
Yeah, that was a pretty dominant first round. But the good thing about Siege is you can change what you're doing, especially in this format that we're playing with the, it's not a ranked match. In a ranked match, you play that first round and it goes like that, it's pretty much all but lost. There's more rounds to recover, more time to recover, and decompress, figure out what you want to do. And I think if it's me in this situation, Mosey, since you're still an active player in the Pro League, you switch it up and try to hit the site a little more head on here after losing that Rome battle so
well. A couple of them, and
there you go.
You get that
That's a
that
big
entry
kill
there.
for German, taking out Free Fire. It's one of their top frags. One of the heavy gunners are gone, and that is the alibi that shut down that push initially. So T could get into a gunfight here pretty soon.
German's
Shots.
hanging on with about 10 health there, it looks like. Nova.
Big nade if it hits. It's not going to.
Yummy taking damage.
Shots. But German gets the second kill of the match. That sardine off the board. So your mute and your alibi are gone. Yummy's going to get a jackal foot scan here. And that's going to give them even more intel. It is a good Wamai play, helping out the team with the discs and even trying to take control. Hold this lounge area. There you go. That's a good
Maven
kill.
takes out T, but Quiz with a quick trade.
That was a great trade by Cocked and Loaded. Up
German's going back
3-1
down.
now. Not okay on a sliver of health, but he does have the smoke to keep them at bay for as long as he can. He is droned out, however. And if you're Cocked and Loaded here, you want to take this aggressively. Don't waste any time.
Well, the more time you waste here, the easier it becomes for a defender to be able to get that plant kill and somehow pull this out. But
Very well done, however, by Cocked and Loaded. What a response.
Plant was being attempted, but no need for it there.
I like the
Those-
aggression that round.
Plant's going down. Great cover by the teammates. They had the intel that he was in that office, giving him the safe time to plant that. 2 entries there. Well, not 2 entries, but German with a double kill on the drop. Yummy with a 2-piece to be finished off. And Cocked and Loaded answers that very dominant opening round by Rho-Aias. Tied it up at 1-2-1.
See if
I think they had I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, let's see if they continue with that approach on the attack
Attackers need
side.
to locate and
It
defuse
definitely
bombs.
seemed to work better, but different site. Maybe it's just maybe that's just not the site that Rho-Aias is better at holding. But we'll see what happens.
Well, that's
As-
the beauty of Skyscraper. We don't know who's good at what yet here.
They do let to run it back, try it again.
I was wondering if we were going to see a kitchen change up there with some vertical control by Rho-Aias, but they do like to go back. I think the difference in that round, it seemed to be that Cocked and Loaded,
5 seconds left
obviously
before
German got the entry, which is huge for their success. And they seemed to drone a little better. They took their time, got some drones out, got some intel. And positioning, Quisitive was able to get that trade on the first kill that they did suffer. I think German got knocked out finally, but Quiz was able to trade that very quickly.
Yeah, Quiz traded that kill out almost instantly.
Immediately. There's drones going out. German's going to get one into Geisha. They do have holes in the wall looking into Drum, I believe that is. So they're able to see this Geisha entry from all the way back from Drum, which is good. And I think they saw that. German saw that on the drone, so they are aware. It could be a death sentence.
Second floor.
Quiz is already in the karaoke, running it out. Just
Entry
missed.
frag going down.
Just missed pre-fire getting T there.
Yeah, it's a big one. Pre-Fire has been a part of every entry action, I believe. He's got 2 kills now and 1 death. Taking T down with him, and that's going to be the top frag for Cocked and Loaded. But they are still more than capable of pulling this out. Yummi's got some scans, it looks like, with his Jackal, and that's German down again at the hands of Pre-Fire. It's a double kill for Pre-Fire. Rho-Aias looking a little more comfortable in this second hold here. Hoy gets on the board, taking out Pre-Fire, and that's huge for Cocked and Loaded.
Guardian taking a little bit of damage as well here.
This is going to be a big engagement here for both teams. Cocked and Loaded is going to need to get whoever that is hanging out. I think that may be the lounge area. A little blurry over here, so I'm doing my best.
with the double kill.
Sardine going down. We're back to 3-3 as we pass through that minute. We're
There
down
you
to
go.
about 50 seconds.
Tied up, and there's another one
Shot
for
coming
Hoy.
in.
Triple kill. Doing
Not-
all the work right now for Cocked and Loaded on the kill feed.
Oh my
Maven
God.
coming down. Do we get the 5?
Normally we would go to Nova here, but
season.
with the 4K on the board, we're gonna see.
We
if
live
can
and die
stick it
here.
out.
Ace on
Don't
the
disappoint
board.
us.
Literally. Hoy ace with the ace. Has it ever been done? However, he does have the juice, so this could not be the ace we all dreamed it would be.
5 seconds.
Oh
10
no!
seconds.
Plant's going down.
He's
Where's
right
Nova?
there.
Gotta switch to Nova.
He's right there.
Oh, Nova right there. Gets a double kill. And this is quickly switched in
Ender.
favor of Rho-Aias. Oh, and they pull it out.
This looked to be the biggest upset of the rounds so far. And granted, there's only been 3, but to look at that and see that Hoy had gone to a 4K after being down 3-5 there, and just incredible. Nova coming back on the end there and being able to take them out, staying calm under the pressure, and being able to get those shots and those kills done, just masterclass.
Yeah, that was very well done by Nova. Great positioning and great timing on when he took the engagements. He will let them get in for the quick retake. However, here's the one thing of note. There was time on the board.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
If
bombs as they
you
can.
are cocked and loaded there, you need to drone that out. I know you had numbers and you get very aggressive in doing that, but that aggressiveness could bite you in the butt. And that's exactly what happened. Nova's good enough to win that, and he did just that.
They are gonna go back over to tea and karaoke.
Think of the magnet as your lucky charm.
Very successful on this hold last round in round 1.
Electroclaw active.
10 seconds to insertion.
Setting my +1.
I don't know if they even
5
had
seconds left.
one. I think was it a flawless? I can't recall.
Attackers must locate and
In
defuse.
round
Rho-Aias?
1, yeah.
Rho-Aias had a flawless round 1 win, and cocked and loaded answered, and it looked like they were all but going to win that one. But Nova had different intentions.
And it looks like they're gonna elect to go ahead and go straight in this bottom floor immediately this time, versus waiting until 2 or 3 are gone off the board.
Oh, secured.
I like it. I like it a lot. But what they did last round, in one gunfight, they droned all up until... Oh, and that's a tough angle.
He sees the hole open up and then kind of just stares at it.
Played right into the hands of Pre-Fire there, and that's another entry for Pre-Fire.
Oh, and the nade from below.
So close there. There's a good little spot there. Taking looks through that hole, through the floor.
Oh, he should have took that time to get in. And they are rotating. Boy, gonna get that wall to the office opened up.
I like that. I like getting that exterior wall open quickly.
Another nade.
Free Fire
coming in.
is in a very good position here in this exhibit Samurai room. Ooh, took a shot that almost got it. The wall bang, it looked like. But he has a nice hold on this as long as he's aware of where they're pushing. And his gun skill is good enough to take care of anyone that comes in to try to oppose him. If that crouch watch is going to get you killed. Good drone work, though. Are they still active underneath? Do they still have that? And there's Hoi Hoi with an entry. Well, not an entry, but a refrag per se on pre-fire. So it did get him cleared out of there.
Yeah, they're all upstairs, and that does even it out, but there's only 50 seconds left now.
Yeah, that was a lot of time waste for pre-fire. A lot of time waste in that exhibit room. And Maven's hanging out on these stairs in case they decide. And it looks like Maven will get some action here in drum. If the timing is right, Maven could clean house on this. Oh, speaking of timing, there's one for T. Quiz picks off not okay in the process, and we're in a 3v3 with 20 seconds left. Fireworks are about to happen.
It's coming into Quiz, taking a little bit of damage here.
They have to get a push into the side, try to get the
Sherman going down.
good refrag.
Quiz going down. Boy trying to get the plant down. Maven and Nova are the last left.
It's his
1
only
second
hope.
left.
Will they get to him in time? They do not. And a
Oh,
great
it's a
pull
triple.
by Hoi Hoi, but Nova again. I believe that's no. Yes, it got blurry. The bit rate.
Yeah,
God help me.
Nova got the double.
Nova with another great clutch moment. But what a shot right after the plant by Hoi Hoi, right in the face. Man. That's two very close rounds. Hoi Hoi with 7 kills. Top frag for last week. T, yet to find the scoreboard, but he's got the skill to turn that around. Nova with the majority of his kills after plant situations. Or
Hey, you're not wrong, yeah.
Or during.
not, yeah, or during.
It's,
Very clutch moments for Nova here.
yeah, these past 2 rounds that have put them up to that 3 score now have come at the hands of Nova, being able to keep calm in that that after moment there where he's able to get those last few kills.
Attackers need to locate
Ended up
and defuse bombs.
finishing the round with a double, even under the pressure.
Jeff, you got your wish.
Attackers have located a bomb.
What is that? Kitchen.
They
Here we go.
are in restaurant kitchen. And that is because they have one office T karaoke back to back.
Yeah, they have basically no other choice but to hold this. And I would bet money that you'll see Free Fire's been doing the roam, you know, for the majority of the match. And he rolls with Alibi again. So I would bet money to see him above. On 3rd floor or 2nd floor, whatever it is on skyscraper.
Attackers
Who
objective
knows?
is to defuse
I mean,
the
they
bomb.
essentially can almost play this exactly like they did
This is true.
for karaoke T.
Electroclaw active.
It would make sense for Rho-Aias to, you know, do the same thing because it's worked more time than it hasn't.
Breaching charge deployed.
And even when it hasn't, Nova was able to bail them out in round 3 with the 3v1 clutch.
My magnet will protect you. Magnet activate. Always room for more! Camera deployed.
Just doing a little circle around the window.
Yeah, it's I'm sure some things are being discussed here about how they want to attack this. Looks like they do want to go top down.
Sending out RCE.
And I don't see anyone holding up top in this area. Not okay. Taking some damage quickly.
Sending out
Not
It
sure
might
where
have
that
been
came
a
from.
nade or
booster and defense.
a drone, possibly.
Magnet active.
Looks like cocked and loaded dip. They have control of this area on the side of the map. And there's E going off the board. Is that pre-fire again?
The sardine.
Sardine.
starting with the entry, and he is in T. Gurman takes out Pre-Fire. But I don't know if the info got relayed that Sardine was NT. It looks like they...
Not to be confused with the player T.
This is T's bedroom.
This is
That's
his room.
why he's so adamant about getting back in here and taking this room.
I'm changing
Nova with
maps.
another kill.
They got my baby.
And they are swinging and gunning on everyone here on Cocked and Loaded. Hoy Hoy and Quiz, the only two left for Cocked and
Bomb
Loaded.
diffuser has been dropped.
Another one for Nova. That's a two-piece for him. So we got 2 double kills on the board for Rho-Aias. With Sardine taking 2 and Nova taking 2. Quiz taking some shots, gets one, takes out Sardine. Great shot. Uh-oh. I think that's gonna let his location be known. Did he hit it?
And he's already moved up a top drum and a geisha.
15 seconds left.
Working his way down the stairs here.
10 seconds
Into
remaining.
sight. Sees one, gets a second. Quiz
5
with a
seconds.
sliver of health. He's gonna have to kill them all or start the plant. Doesn't scoop up the defuse in
Operators, you are out
time,
of
and that's another round win for Rho-Aias. Pre-Fire is continuing to be a nuisance.
They're gonna have to.
Well, I'm sorry. That was actually Sardine that round.
Yeah, Sardine
credit
with the
where
entry
credit
on
is
that
due.
one, and I think he had 1 or 2, Pre-Fire at 1, and then Nova with a couple as well. Quiz rattles off a couple kills there at the end of the round, but not enough to get anything going. They're gonna need to try and get this one.
Yeah, it's a new map for Bro League. I don't know how many of our teams have played it collectively and developed strats for it, but
Defenders,
I would
protect
say
your bombs from being
90%
defused by attackers.
of the time it's pretty much, if it's a new map, hey, let's throw some ranked strats on it. For most people. Rho-Aias has been very effective on the defense, though. I like their geisha hold on the opposite side, the weak side hold, with the head holes and the different things to hold that geisha side and opposite side map control. They're doing very well on their own. It's been Pre-Fire in rounds previous, and then Sardine
10
picked off
seconds
too
left
early
before
that
insertion.
round. So they're very
5 seconds
efficient.
left.
And they waste a lot of time. And like I said earlier, this is a very large
Out to
map.
locate a bomb and defuse
It's huge. So it almost shifts. Like it's a balance of, well, do you want to clear roams or do you want to attack site and try to get plant down? It's a kind of a dice roll.
Already rappelling onto the balcony.
Changing orders reinforced.
See how quickly they try to get in.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to try to get in a little quicker here. It's taken a way too long. I think a couple times we've even gotten to about a minute left, a minute and a half, before we ever actually see them get into sight or into the building. They do a lot of roam clear and they do a lot of droning out, but at some point you just gotta get in and gun it. Yummy going down here.
That's
Yummy
another
going down to
entry kill.
Pre-Fire.
Another entry kill for Pre-Fire. He is just on top of it with the roam and just wasting so much time. Still, they have the footholds in there into Geisha once again.
Cover your ears.
And it's proving difficult. Is that Pre-Fire again? He finally gets taken out. That's a good answer by Gurman.
You're now down to 2 to 4.
Just like that. Rho-Aias is defending this map very well.
Got Hoy and Gurman left.
Once again, Pre-Fire putting the fear of God into any entrance into the map.
Where is Nova holding right now? That's who I think they should be most worried about next after
Nova's
Pre-Fire
gonna
being
be down on site, just kind of holding it down.
And Nova is a site retake guy. It's worked to perfection for them. They got Pre-Fire and Sardine sometimes would play soft roam. But Pre-Fire has been very effective on the roam, wasting time, getting kills while he does it. And then if all defense fails, Nova has been very effective.
Taking their
We've got-
time.
Yeah, we've got 35 seconds now, and they've not really made much headway towards moving. It's mostly been kind of sitting around and waiting. German taking a little bit of damage here, maybe from his own ash bullet, whatever it's called. I can't remember at this point.
He dropped from top floor.
My toxic babes are in
Okay.
position.
Blast area!
Gonna try to get some underneath coverage here from the stairs into
10
that
seconds.
lobby. Wait, taking bullets or damage from smoke as soon as he goes
5 seconds
upstairs. Maven's got the
Didn't
pistol
see him at the
whipped
top.
out.
Oh, he did. I'm sorry. You went back down.
And that is a shotgun kill, I believe. That was Sardine on the roof. Just getting aggressive with it through the smoke.
It was not
And that's
okay, I believe.
Not okay. Sorry. I can't read these names with this bitrate. Discord is not friendly for that.
And very strong half out of Rho-Aias.
Yeah,
We're-
there was 100% around that should have been won by Cocked and Loaded. So you're looking at a potential 4-2 half here. But all other rounds have been heavy Rho-Aias favor.
Well, I guess we'll find out here. Maybe Cocked and Loaded has done a lot more on their defensive strategies for this map than they have their attacking. Maybe that's what's gonna turn it for them. Who knows?
More a lot of times when there's new maps in play, especially in league play,
Attackers
defense
need to
seems to
locate and
be
defuse as many bombs
a little
as they
more
can.
favored until there's new things unlocked. So we'll have to see how Cocked and Loaded holds this. And Mosey, you were in a match with this exact same score that went to OT.
Yep.
Week 1. You guys were up 5-1.
Thank goodness we did end up pulling it out after that. But yeah, I mean it just goes to show that it's never over.
No, it is not. And I would definitely rather be switching to the defensive side here. Switching to the offensive side.
Oh yeah.
5 seconds.
Loading new magazine.
Attackers
Seems like a
objective
lot
is to
of
locate a
random
bomb and
pulls coming in.
Camera ready to activate.
Head holes.
Yeah, an absolute ton of them there. You know what we're missing though? We're missing an Aruni.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people not playing Aruni? What's wrong with my girl?
Underneath.
Deploying shot throw!
Looks like Rho-Aias has taken the strategy of just getting in the map, especially with this Nova push here. He's got drones or pings, but that cam right behind him did see him. I don't know if you guys
Push
caught
drone got
that. Oh, it did? I think it did see the Ayana though.
Deploying shock drone.
We got 3 stacked up here, pushing and dragging
been
with
located.
drone work behind.
The drone work moving out right here is just phenomenal for them. They're moving in so effortlessly. We're 2 minutes in and they're almost at site. When Cocked and Loaded, just the other side of this was nowhere near this. They took a little bit longer to get into sight, and that may just have been their droning, or it may have been the roam was holding them off a little further.
Yeah, and
but
it could be the map. It's a new map in this league play, so they may not have strats. That Evil Eye did see the entrance into Dragon before it was taken out, so they are aware of that presence. Free Fire has shifted into drum area. They take some shots. Some shots from Geisha and gets finished off by Quiz inside with some head holes. And that's your entry for Cocked and Loaded. Don't give Quiz the LMG. This is the weapon he had that he went 8-2 with last week. So watch out for him.
wall does get opened up.
Sardine going down as well.
Defensive side looking a little stronger here for Cocked and Loaded so far. Still time to win this. There's some splash damage there and a kill. Yummy gets taken out.
Only 38 seconds.
What a
You
shot.
talk about them getting in there quick, but there's still
Yeah,
a lot of time gone.
they got up close quick, but they've
Another
yet
one,
to
a
execute.
triple kill for Quizzitive. I'm telling you, when he gets the LMG, he's sick.
Looks like
Give
he's
him
just
an
gonna
LNG.
Go,
15 seconds to go.
save and waste with this time. Well,
He's gonna
Second
do a
left.
full rotate here. All the way from dragging the drum the long way. Quiz on stairs gets taken out by Maven. Double kill for Maven. It's a 2v1. He's running out of time, and that's gonna do it. First round of the second half goes to Cocked and Loaded.
Ends the round with a little bit of extra stat padding there, getting that extra kill.
Yeah.
But all in all, inconsequential.
Quiz with a three-piece with that Maestro LMG. He's right back at home.
yeah, that puts him right back up there with Hoy Hoy, and they're both at 7 kills. Gurman with 4 and Yummy with 3. Something of surprising so far is T was kind of having a pretty good game last week, and he's sitting on a 0 right now.
Yeah, still looking for that first one. Nova and Pre-Fire at 8 and 6 apiece, but Maven with a quiet 6 kills, putting in work.
I think if Novo's with 8
Attackers
right now,
need to locate and
but
defuse as many bombs as
if-
they can.
I
Did it
think
say
if
8 and
T-
8?
It's 8, and then the other 2 have 6.
That's what I said. 8 and 6. Did I not?
If T can get rolling, this could turn into a pretty good game here.
We can.
Yeah. T just needs I think he needs that one to pop it. Pop his.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah. Pop. Yeah. Pop it.
10 seconds
Pop
left.
lock and drop it. And just as soon as he gets that kill, I think he's gonna start going
5
off.
seconds to go.
I think we'll get a few more kills to add on. But we'll see,
Attackers are moving
because
out
we're
of
going into the
located
round
bombs
right
to
now.
defuse it.
Top of the round here, we are 5-2, I believe, if my pixels do not deceive me.
Yeah, the pixels, they do tell a story. I'm just not sure what it is until, a certain moment. However, I do think that, am I wrong that they chose to go exhibition? Is that what they? No, they did go kitchen. Okay.
No, they're on the office side.
Wait, are you sure?
Yep.
So they did go exhibition. Office. All right. Thought they may have went with the kitchen side. Pre-fire cooking a nade here, and he saw one and gets it off the bank shot.
And
Did he
T's
call
gonna
glass
have
though?
to wait until the next round to try and get kicked off.
That was just unfortunate timing. Unfortunate. Just the most unfortunate timing. He's gonna nade this. I don't think he has to though. There's no denial.
It is muted. Yeah.
Okay, we can't hear that. We've been doing this on full mute mode. German taking a shot from free fire, but did enough damage. Like he's gonna pull off of that engagement.
You know,
Were
with
they
all that they
able-
got going on that side, and they got Sardine and Nova about to push the opposite direction.
Yeah, the attention is drawn elsewhere. And,
Elsewhere.
and they could take this map all the way to drum just like that. Very efficient drone work and map take. Nova could clean house here, and there's one. Looks like they have company on the opposite side of drum. I did not know you could see through
Attackers
the
drop
drum
the
there.
diffuser.
Good answer though for Cocked and Loaded.
Have recovered their
That's
diffuser.
not okay off the board. Another one taken out. Is now a
triple for
triple
Nova.
kill for Nova. He is deadly with the Iana. Giving out some pre-fires through the wall, and his teammate will take the last kill, taking Yummy off the board. Coming up the exhibition stairs. And that is a good answer for Rho-Aias as they now go up What is that? 6-2?
Yep. Match point.
6-2 Rho-Aias. They've been very effective. Nova comes alive on the attacking side, taking over top frag for Rho-Aias. And if you are cocked and loaded here, you're just looking for
You're
Sign
looking
of
not
life.
to lose a entry to pre-fire, honestly.
yeah, a sign of life. Cocked and
Defenders,
loaded,
protect your
not
bombs
used to
from
going
being
against
defused
so
by
many
attackers.
entries, as they ran the table last week 8-0 on on entry kills.
Here's deployed and ready to go. Destroy
But pre-fire has been their nemesis today with the entries.
They are going to give this another go. See if they can slow them down. You know, realistically, try and not die to a grenade right cooked off a door frame very early in the round.
Yeah, that
Seconds to go.
Tough
we
way to
keep
lose your
harping on
entry.
yeah, we keep harping on the entry, but that was just
Attackers are
the
moving out
most
to locate a bomb
unfortunate
and
timing
defuse
for
it.
that nade for T. Just unlucky.
It says 5 versus 4 for some reason up at the top. Looks to be a
does.
graphical glitch here, but
Could be.
either way.
Are there
was very
5 people on the map for Rho-Aias?
Everyone is in the game, so we're good there.
No
Not
5v4
sure
here.
Not sure what's going on with that.
Just
They are
UV
going to
playing
go ahead
tricks
and
on
get
us.
in.
Attackers
Yeah,
have
Nova
located a bomb.
entering again underneath. He does have company though, and he's going to get those feet real quick. And he's going to find out that they're very close. And look how they pounce on this. One goes right, one goes left. I don't.
One goes over
Is
the
he able
cuckoo's
to get
nest.
that far?
He came back. Nope, there he
Yeah,
is.
I don't. What a
There
shot!
he is.
What a shot by Nova, and that's just great. That's just a great job by Rho-Aias pinching that ping.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
One going right, one going left.
And there
but
he
this
is. He's on the
There
board.
is T on the board, getting one with defuser nonetheless. So he's got the case right there.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Not sure how he wants to go about the rest of this. But
Yeah, does he hold this or does he leave, go to site? He's pretty close to site. Still 4 on the
there
board
you go.
for Rho-Aias, and Nova taking damage. Can't help but think that could have been avoided had he hit that.
hit that the first time, yeah.
Yeah, hit that the first time, and that would have been that much time saved. But pays the price. What a shot by the T again with a second.
T creeped up into the drone and gets a second kill on Nova.
I'm telling you, once T gets his shots down, he's gonna start popping off. He's just got to
bomb
keep
has
it
been
up, and the rest of the team's got to keep it up so they can make it into a few more rounds here. We are 4-2.
German with a headshot, and then we're looking at numbers for the first time in the favor of Cocked and Loaded here for a little bit. T
And there
getting
it
a
goes.
triple kill, and now they're coming in bunches for him. 4v1 here for Cocked and Loaded. Not to be denied here. He's feeling himself now. Prepping a little run out on the balcony.
Daring someone to come through that door. Oh, he is going down for now, but pre-fire is still available over on the other side, and down he goes.
There it is, the LMG for Quisitive with the refrag.
Steps on top of the display to get that one.
the king of refrags.
So many angles, and just being able to know the angles that you have around you and where you can see at a distance is just a whole skill in this game. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Like, I am a whole skill. I am nowhere near good at that. But man, that is a great job to be able to hop up there, look through 2 walls into a doorway, and get a kill with an LMG, mind you.
Just think of all the prep pre-round that led to that. Like, hey, let's shoot this wall open, and then Rho-Aias also breaching said wall on the attacking side, which opened up the angle even further for him. So
This hole's
Hey,
for
Protect
later
your
when
bombs
they
from
open
being
the
defused
wall.
by
if
attackers.
walls could talk in Bro League, they'd say "ow" a lot.
They would say ow.
Heads out. Move, little fella.
Well, the game is now telling us that we're 5v5 again instead of
Hey!
5v4. So thanks, Ubi. Once this
God
game
for
gets out
that.
of beta, we will have a polished game.
I wonder if there's a world record for beta. Like how long the game's been in beta.
I think they said year 8 when Rank 2.0 comes out, the game will officially be
Loading new mag.
1.0.
Right now, as a caster, I am begging, please push the spectator mode.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb.
The extra, yes.
Please, God. No thanks.
Can't wait. Playing underneath here.
Well, this is where Nova likes to enter. He likes to come through the first floor. But they are back at karaoke, is that right? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yes, they are karaoke
okay.
team. And they're going to go ahead and move on in. Ooh, that's pretty fire, yeah. And they're moving quick. Once again, you know, last time they were on this site, they got in right up next to the site almost immediately, but just stalled out a little bit. Knifing to they get in here.
There goes Nova in his patented main lobby push, and there's another entry key off the board. Is that pre-fire again?
Not okay, but Quiz
okay.
trades out a kill to make it 4-4 once again. Takes out Maven.
Swapping.
King of three frags. Inquisitive. Oh, he's taking some damage. Looks like he may be in a
Drone up. Grab the
Make
drone.
gunfight?
Get in style.
possibly.
Swapping mag.
Oh, Quiz
Double
goes
kill. Going to not
off
okay.
of the Maestro. Not sure. That is
Defused by attackers.
That's unfortunate. I thought he got a little bit of damage there.
A bomb
Unless I just
can't-
missed it over on the side.
I can't help but think that if Quizzic had his LMG, he would make that kill. Off the board now, though, and it's a triple kill for not okay.
Hoi Hoi trying to keep them into it, and Rho-Aias just not having it. Going ahead and taking that final kill and leading us into the last, the end of the game here.
Well, after Cocked and Loaded picked up that big round win, making it 6-3, Rho-Aias kind of slams the door shut on that attacking round. 7-3, like you said, EDAC, and that was a pretty solid performance. Again, Pre-Fire and Nova doing their thing on the attacking side. Top frags 12 and 11, respectively. Not to be outdone. You know, Maven had some big kills. Big kills all around, but I think this match shifted greatly. I think it was 2-1 and should have been 2-2 in a 3v1 situation for Cocked and Loaded. However, Nova was able to shut that plant down, play time, get a double kill, and win the round for Rho-Aias. And I think that shifted the whole match for them.
I mean, it was a big blow. You know, they for sure looks like they for sure got another round. It's going to be evened up. And then just a double kill right there because they had no intel on where he was.
Yeah.
And they move in to plant right in front of him, it seemed. Yeah,
Almost seemingly ran right by Nova.
and I imagine that the mental was not the greatest after that.
No, that's definitely a large blow to the morale. But again, Rho-Aias looking strong. They have the guns. They have the honestly very nice holds for Skyscraper. Jeez, it's late. I'm sorry. I've talked a lot.
Skyscraper.
But you know, they They did very well in the Rome, and a lot of that is to credit to Pre-Fire. He played very well. Sardine also had some kills on the Rome. And I think Maven had a round where there was a 3-piece for Maven. Not okay, of course, coming in clutch on that ceiling round for the win. Rho-Aias looking pretty scary mid-season form right now.
Yep.
Yeah. So that'll give some good intel, I think, for the coming games. Who they'll be playing. Rho-Aias, I believe, next week will be playing Night Owls, and Cocked and Loaded will be playing the Blind Bandits. So make sure you come back and follow along for Cocked and Loaded and Rho-Aias to see how they're doing.
Hell yeah.
We tweet about each game as they're going on, and or before the games go on. So if you want to know when a game's coming on, and you're not in the Discord, shame on you, first of all. But otherwise, join us on Twitter.
Yeah, a lot of tweets going out lately.
Many a tweet.
All right. Well, that'll do it for tonight. I do believe we have a couple things going on here tomorrow night as well as the rest of the week. So keep your eyes open, and the notification will, that we go live, and you'll be ready for it.
GG's.
GG's.